What's it like being a Filipino artist in LA's indie music scene? What challenges and struggles come with it? And what exactly is Filipino food? Today we're hanging out with Mioni and his band as they share their journey over some incredible dishes at Noipits. But first, let's kick things off with a killer tune from Mioni.
And I can't keep hiding, 'cause I might go down in flames in a little while. Can't keep pretending it's enough for me to give you half of my heart, 'cause I know I might have said it a billion times. I meant it every time.
Alright, let's dive into these dishes one by one, starting with Mioni.
Hi, I am Mioni. Earlier we were at the Cybertruck, and now we're here because we gained the ability to teleport. For my project, I'm presenting the Sinuglaw. This is grilled and
that
kinilo.
fish?
It's fish, yeah. Yeah, it's a combination of grilled pork and then kinilo. Raw tuna,
Oh, tuna.
more specifically. And also we have a lemon wedge here. Note my nails, it's black right now.
Oh. It's like Billy
So yeah,
Joel.
I ordered this myself.
All
right.
It's like tangy,
Oh, by the way,
vinegar.
yeah, it's got vinegar. It has a lemon wedge. It has onions. It has these green things here. And also, I play the vocals and then the rhythm guitar.
Hey everyone, this is the other Francis. I play drums for him and some other bands. What we have here in front of me is what we call tokpat baboy. Basically, it's pork and tofu fried with, I guess that's like soy sauce and some green thingies. And of course, the ever famous sisig, which is made of it's basically like sizzling pork, either ears or cheeks, and some egg. Very, very good.
So it's sisig.
Yes.
Like not sisig. It's like SISIG. Yeah.
Sisig, commonly served on a sizzling plate.
Yes.
Called sisig because
Right,
of the noise
yeah.
it makes. That's pretty wild.
So anyway, my name is Angela and I play the bass for Mione and also various other bands. But I have with me fishball, which is one of the staple street foods from the Philippines, and also steamed rice, which is a staple for any Filipino meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Cool. Hi, my name is Diego. I play guitar for Francis. And this is the run-of-the-mill calamari. Back home we call it calamares. And it's pretty much just fried octopus rings or squid rings, depends on what's available.
Right. It's not really Filipino dish, but I think it's Italian, right?
It
Yeah,
probably
calamari
is.
Yeah.
But we eat it a lot in bars like back home. So yeah. Basically we eat it with like, it's like finger food, like beer nuts. You know what I mean? Combined with like beers and all that stuff.
All right.
Right?
Before we dive in, can you briefly share your journey from Philippines to US and how you first got introduced to the music scene here in LA?
Oh, it's actually a really good story.
Yeah.
Not really, but I think it's really
And
interesting.
feel free to speak Tagalog for our Filipino viewers if you
Hello po
want.
dyan mga inyo, mga Pinoy! Kamusta po kayo dyan sa Pilipinas? I first moved here when I was in 2005. How old was I in 2005? 10 years old. When I was 10 years old, and then I went back to the Philippines to finish high school and college. But every time there would be a break, I would go here. I can stay here for like a month for vacation purposes or visa purposes. But how I got introduced to the music scene, I actually just straight up went to Bamboo Bistro and asked if I could play a set there, and then they let me. And then after that, I just started playing like solo acoustic stuff there. And then eventually I got in contact with other band people, started branching out with other bands too. And then
Bamboo Bistro is
in Panorama City.
yeah, it's kind of like Noipits.
Yeah, Noipits,
It's a
but literally
Filipino
It's a Filipino bar place too.
Bistro, yeah.
And literally every Filipino artist in the area gets their start there. Like straight up, like you literally can't start without playing there first. So yeah, and that's also how I met these wonderful people.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, here's a question for everyone except you. If Mione was a song, which one would it be?
Gosh, that's a good question. I can't think of a specific song right now, but I would say something like a progressive rock song, because sometimes
progressive.
he's like unpredictable. That's why you can't tell if what he's gonna do next. So if you're gonna be in trouble or not.
What the hell? What the hell have I
Progressive,
forgotten? Man? You guys, what the heck?
a lot of odd timing.
Yeah.
Is he odd?
Yes. Yes.
Creatively odd.
That is such a good question. I actually don't know. I feel like something that I would say my impression is to think of 21 Pilots. They have a lot of
Okay.
music where they change tempo and genre mid-song, which encapsulates how chaotic Francis can be.
What the heck?
He's just
Down, down.
it just switches up in the middle of the song or whatever. So that's my answer.
Cool. For me, maybe less of a song, but more of an artist and the sound that they generally have. I feel like Radioactive Sago Project. Yeah. Radioactive Sago Project. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Big shout out to those guys. They're awesome, amazing. But it's like very like comedic. It's unpredictable. It's like basically like a jazz fusion band in the Philippines combined with like satire, rap kind of thing, and it's like it's crazy.
My answer. I have a new answer.
I just got a new answer.
Yeah, it's also not a song, but a band, Tanya Markova. I feel like you would fit perfectly with Tanya Markova's just humor on stage and yeah,
Yeah, he's like the
chaos on stage. I love Tanya Markova, by the way. Not a knock, I love Tanya Markova. I think they're so fun, so great. I think you would fit in perfectly with Tanya Markova. That's my answer.
Yeah, I've seen you play several times, and I don't know. For me, I'm kind of getting that, I don't know, Bruno Mars vibe.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
I idolize. I actually try to base my own thing.
Bruno.
All right, this or that question. Like, answer quickly. Michael Jackson or Bruno Mars?
Bruno Mars,
Snickers or Mars?
Snickers.
All right, drummers.
oh shit.
Neil Peart from Rush or Mike Portnoy from
Mike
Good Kid?
Portnoy, 100%.
All right. Constantly sneeze or constantly have hiccups?
Sneeze.
Let's hear it. All right, guitar players. Let's do Diego. James Valentine from Maroon 5 or Santana?
Oh, Valentine.
James Valentine.
James Valentine or Santana.
Can you let's hear a famous riff from James Valentine?
James Valentine?
Sing
Shit. I don't know. I'm blanking. I know a quote from him. He goes, "Serve the song," which I really appreciate. That's why I love James Valentine. So I can't really sing, but his words always remain with me. Serve the song in every
Okay.
context I do. So James Valentine.
All right. All right, bass. Paul McCartney or Sting?
Paul McCartney. We were just talking about
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, the Beatles.
gonna get Diego
Only
canceled.
because I think we were just having this argument recently about the Beatles because I think they just play what they need to play. You know, it's just whatever the
Right.
song needs. So I feel like that's where I gotta,
Ducks or cats?
dogs.
What?
No, ducks.
Ducks.
Ducks or cats?
Oh, cats.
Cats?
Yeah, they're
All
just
right,
lazy.
Let's
They don't do it.
hear a cat version of a famous Paul McCartney bass line.
I was gonna do it. Meow 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 meow.
All right.
So
So,
choose duck. I don't know how I would have done it.
Ducks are stinky.
A duck noise.
okay, last question. Final question for Mione. So, what has it really been like trying to make it as a Filipino artist in LA's indie scene? And what were the toughest challenges you faced? And how did you push through?
I've never really had a major No, no. Honestly, it's fun. I'm not really like trying to, like do like something big. I'm just having fun. We're all just having fun.
Yeah.
So that's like the driving force. As long as it's fun, no problems. I've never really had any problems with these people because we all just like we're all friends. Like, I do really have to say that it's really fun because one thing is you get to make a lot of friends who are really passionate about music too, and it kind of like pushes you more to like be more creative in your music. The main struggles I have are actually just standing out and being different because since there's already so much talent in our community, at this point you just want to showcase your abilities in a way where it stands out from everyone else. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. As long as I express myself genuinely, it's always gonna result to your best work.
I've been looking around for better times to fill the days left behind. I've been begging for so much more. Keep on keeping on with my head down. But take the ordinary, 'cause I know that ain't for me. Even if it makes me crash and burn. And so much for just waiting around, 'cause I know that lately you've been on my mind. Oh Lord, give me a sign. You've been on my mind since the start of time. Something in the way she moves and the way she looks away when the light hits her face, and I know why everything just seems right. 'Cause you know you've been on my mind. Lord, give me a sign. Oh baby, yeah, you've been on my mind. Yeah, yeah, since the start of time. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Diego Suelto. You've been on my mind, yeah, yeah. Lord, give me a sign. Oh baby, yeah, you've been on my mind, yeah, yeah. Since the start of time. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I listen to you a lot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy what you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I use it as like a basis in
Yeah.
what I play.